Good afternoon. My name is Karolina Tomesova, and I am from the project department here at University Center of Energy Efficient Buildings. And after all the technical presentations that you heard today, I will be talking about project funding in the field of energy efficient buildings provided by the European Union. Okay, so since 2014, the European Union is running a framework program called Horizon 2020, which is now in its last year of duration. The program is divided into main three pillars. The first one is excellent science, which is focused on basic research and on mobility between researchers in the European Union. The second one is industrial leadership, which provides funding and supports small and medium enterprises and bringing innovation into the market. And the third one is societal challenges, which clusters 6 societal challenges, 6 topics that needed to be addressed in the last 7 years. For us, the main focus was or is on societal challenge number 3, which is secure, clean, and efficient energy, and also part of pillar 2, industrial leadership, where calls for energy efficient buildings were open. The program is now in its last year of duration, so there are not that many calls open anymore. There is one more that is focused on energy efficient buildings, and it's called Upgrading Smartness of Existing Buildings Through Innovations for Legacy Equipment. And the deadline for this call is at the beginning of September. However, following the adoption of European Green Deal by the new European Commission, an extension of Horizon 2020 is being prepared, and it's called the the Green Deal Call. The European Green Deal is a set of policy initiatives by the European Commission with the overarching aim of making Europe climate neutral until the year 2050. The project that will be funded under the Green Deal Call are expected to deliver tangible and visible results relatively quickly, and thus show how research and innovation can provide concrete solutions for the Green Deal main priorities. The call will support pilot applications, demonstrations, projects, and innovative products, as well as innovation for better governance of the green and digital transition and social value chain innovation. Public consultations of this call ended yesterday, actually. Now are in the process of final approval at the European Commission. The opening of the calls is expected in September this year, with deadlines at the end of the beginning of 2020, probably January 2021. I'm sorry. Okay, here are the areas that the Green Deal call focuses on. It's 8 thematic areas which reflect the 8 key work streams of the European Green Deal. And for energy efficient buildings, the most important one is number 4, energy resource efficient buildings, with topic focus on building and renovating in an energy and resource efficient way. These projects will actually focus on large-scale, real-life demonstrations of promising technology and social innovations in the areas of energy-efficient buildings and industry and all connected fields. These 8 thematic topics will be supported by 3 horizontal areas that offer long-term perspective in achieving the transformation set out in the European Green Deal. You can see them as numbers 9 to 11 on this slide. Since Horizon 2020 is ending this year, or now is being prolonged until beginning of next year, European Commission is already approving the 9th framework program called Horizon Europe. and which will be going on from 2021 until 2027. As I said, now it's under the approval of European Commission, so the topics for the calls and the work programs are not set yet, but should be done so until the end of the year, and we should expect the opening of the first calls latest by the end of 2021. Since the program is under approval of European Commission, we don't know everything about it. The only thing we know is some draft documents that we had published by the European Commission. And one of main things that they published is that there will be a change in the logic of the program, and that it will be mission oriented from now on. The mission oriented means that Horizon Europe will incorporate research and innovation missions to increase the effectiveness of funding by pursuing clearly defined targets. Each mission is a mandate to solve a pressing challenge in society within a certain time frame and budget. As you can see, a European Union and European Commission picked 5 mission areas, but the one to focus with energy efficient buildings is number 3, climate neutral and smart cities. The missions will be supported by calls that will have similar structure as in Horizon 2020. As you can see on the picture, there will be pillar number 1, which is the same as Horizon 2020, focused on basic research and mobility between researchers. Then there will be pillar number 2, global challenges and European industrial competitiveness, which will arch 6 thematic clusters. And then there will be pillar number 3, which will be called Innovative Europe, which will be focused on bringing innovations into the market. All the 3 fields will be supporting by a horizontal topic, widening participation and strengthening the European research area. And this topic supports, for example, knowledge exchange between research organizations in Europe, and changing and actually lowering the gap between the East and the West in Europe. Okay, so from the challenges in Pillar 2, the one to focus on is climate, energy, and mobility, which will cover the topics you can see on the slide, and we will actually be focused on buildings and industrial facilities in energy transition. The topic is to achieve a highly efficient and decarbonized EU building stock by cost-effective renovation, digital tools for design, monitoring, and optimization of energy performance of buildings, cost-effective integration of renewable at buildings, socio-economic aspects of innovations, life cycle approaches and integrating resource efficiency, and circular economy and environmental aspects. Okay, so this was a really short overview of what is going on in the European Union and their funding right now. If you want to stay up to date with funding or funding possibilities in both national or international calls and projects, you can always go to our website and of our energy efficient buildings platform, www.eebcz.eu, where you can where we always publish short articles about what is going on in the field. Or you can actually join us and join the activities of our Inform EEBCZ project, which is providing training in preparing of project proposals, for example, for Horizon 2020. We also organize information seminars about possible funding, both national and international, in the field of energy efficient buildings. or you can join us and prepare proposals for national projects or international projects together with us as partners. If you want more information about that, please contact me or my colleague Teresa on our email addresses, and we will send you more information. In case you want to stay in touch with us and with University Center of Energy Efficient Buildings, you can also sign to our newsletter, which is published every other month, and which always summarizes the topics that are being solved at UCEEP, and also the possibility of funding in the energy efficient buildings field. Okay, so as the last speaker, I would like to thank you for the attention, not just through my presentation, but also through the whole day. I hope you enjoyed it, and that you will get in touch with us and we will find a possible cooperation together. Thank you. Bye.